All right. I thought our guys played extremely hard. I didn't think Coach Dixon's a good friend of mine. I didn't think he was going to go and pull out his inner Jim Boeheim and go 2-3 zone against us that much. But I thought the zone bothered us in the first half. We haven't seen a lot of zone this year, and I thought the zone was the difference. We stood a lot against the zone. We got passive. We didn't attack it. They've got good length, and they were active in the zone. And I thought in the second half, after we got down 16, we settled down. We attacked the zone. We got good looks. We got the ball behind the zone with some lobs. We were just much more efficient. We're an opportunistic three-point shooting team. 15 threes is probably 5 or 6 too many for us, but we had to take some jump shots. Against the BCS schools, the great equalizers, the three-point shot for the non-BCS schools, and that's not us. So we have to work really hard to manufacture offense. I thought they made us work, and I thought the zone was a big reason for that. With that being said, I thought our guys, for the most part, executed our game plan. We wanted long possessions. We wanted to force them to shoot the ball from the perimeter. And the only thing we didn't do well is we didn't rebound the ball as well as I would like. But we wanted to make them a jump shooting team, and we felt the more jump shots they had to take, the better off we'd be. And I thought they passed up a lot of jump shots because they wanted to get easier shots, so the possessions were longer, and I think that was good for us. But you know, they're good. Jamie's one of the best in the country, runs a great program, built on defense, rebounding, and toughness, and I thought our guys, gave a great effort today.
Coach, were you surprised to look up late in the game and see it was only a 7-point game?
No, I was absolutely furious. We were down 10 at the half, and we got down 16 early in the second half because we didn't come here to get a check, even though it's a nice check, so my AD's happy. We came here to win the game, and we thought we had to play extremely well to win this game, but we thought we could win this game as long as a couple of their guys who are not known as shooters didn't come out and make shots. I thought if we did a little bit better of a job in the first half against that zone, we would have been in good shape. But down 7 with a steal in transition, we have a guy open on each wing, and our point guard tried to create really something out of nothing. I think if we get that kick and knock down the shot, we get them back on their heels a little bit. But at that point, the last couple minutes of the game, we thought we had a chance to win. We just needed to make 1 or 2 more plays, and it just wasn't meant to be. The better team obviously won, but we came in here with the mindset that if we do certain things, we'd have a chance to beat them.
How have you guys improved since your last visit to Pittsburgh a couple months ago?
Well, that was a tie game with 3 minutes to go, and we didn't make a shot the rest of the way, and one of our key guys got hurt the last 3 minutes, and the kid Sovko, I think he still only has 3 made threes on the season. He made all 3 against us in the last 8 minutes of the game. But I just think that we've embraced who we are. We have to beat you the old-fashioned way. If you take away that 3-point line, man, we'd be really good. Because take away the shot clock, we'd be tremendous. But right now, we have to work really hard and play inside out. At our level, the guy next to me is terrific. He's outstanding. We play Pitt, all that length and double teaming. That bothers us. We're an inside-out team, opportunistic jump shooting team. The new rules for us benefit us against the non-BCS schools. We're not getting any calls when we come in here, and we expect that, and we understand that. So, we're aggressive. We attack the rim. We throw the ball inside. Defensively, we're one of the best in the country at not fouling. We've done a good job of not fouling. We're going to be just fine in our league. After the new year, we start with the defending champions in our league, and we take great pride in that. We're going to try to defend that thing and see what happens. You're scaring me right there. Red light's killing me.
Sam,
Are you media?
Mm-hmm.
The red light's looking right at me. I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong.
Sorry.
Get to it.
Can you talk about the difficulty Cam Wright, number 3, presented for you guys, just with his ability to score, rebound, and get assists? He seemed to be kind of going to change my mind.
Yeah, I was just reading his stat line. It's phenomenal. No turnovers, 8 assists. He was just really consistent. I think it was that short corner jump shot he made a couple of times, and we struggle against that when guys are that athletic and can do that many different things, can hurt us in so many ways. He was tremendous against us tonight.
Any other questions?
The 12-0 run where you guys went 13 minutes
so without field goal?
13? I
Yeah.
thought it was like 8 or 9.
Well,
Thanks
because-
for reminding me.
Yeah. What, was that just really struggle with attacking the zone?
Poor
Or?
coaching. I just think that our guys were in a good place at that time, and I think we felt confident, and I think we got a little stagnant as a group, and I think I got a little uptight on the side. That we haven't seen a lot of zone this year. We practice against it every day. The difference is we're not going to see that length and athleticism, and Jamie's played it. This is the most he's ever played it. He's playing it every out of bounds under, and they're trapping, and it's amazing how many times they've turned people over this year with it. And he's playing it more and more. And we like to go behind the zone. You throw it on the mid baseline, they're going to trap it. They're very aggressive in it, and it was a good move by him. He stayed in it. But I thought we settled down against it in the second half, and I think at halftime our guys were, a little bit down because, I thought they competed at a pretty high level. We just didn't make shots, so we weren't aggressive against it. So I think him switching to the 2-3, I think was the difference in them being up 10, at the half.
Coach, you said that you know James, so you know the way he plays and everything. How do you think he's going to do going into the ACC?
Top 4. I'm not going to say 1, 2, 3, or 4, but you got Carolina, you got Duke, you got the Cuse, and you got Pitt. Those are the 4 best teams, in my opinion, in the ACC. I'm a junkie. I watch every league in the country at all hours, and I drive my wife crazy with it. But I've seen all these teams play. Anytime you defend and rebound at a high level consistently, whether you're good offensively or you have great shooting or whatever it is, you're going to be in games, even when you don't play well. And I think that's the thing with Pitt. Pitt's never going to be out of a game because they defend and rebound. So, I know there's a lot of people out there, they can't score, they win ugly. Let's face it, they should be undefeated. You make a free throw or 2 late in the game against Cincinnati, game over. I don't know why they're not in the top 25. I guess you could say schedule, but I watched Stanford win at UConn. Pitt dismantled Stanford. It was a good basketball team, an NCAA tournament team. So I just think they're a team that nobody's going to enjoy to play against. And coming in here, I told our guys, if you let them impose their will on you, we better take that check at halftime, get on the bus, and go home. And I don't think we let them impose their will on us. And Cam Wright, I'll tell you what, I was impressed with him. We had to give up something. We weren't going to let Patterson beat us. We wanted them to make jump shots. We knew Wright, it's surprising that he doesn't really shoot it from 3 at all because he's such a good mid-range jump shooter. But somebody had to step up and make plays for them. We packed it in really tight, and you got to give Wright credit. Sam said to me while we were waiting to come in here, he goes, "Wow, Coach, all we talked about was how good of a passer Robinson was, 50 assists, 10 turnovers coming into the game. Patterson had almost 60 assists. No mention of Wright's passing, and he walks out of here with 8 assists and 0 turnovers. So Coach Dixon's got good problems."
Coach, would you like to continue to play Pitt and other ACC teams?
Oh, I'd love to keep playing Pitt as long as Jamie's keep paying us. But he's a good friend. Long time ago, Ben Howland offered me a job here on his staff, and it's all because of Jamie Dixon. Jamie and I became friends. Jamie was a West Coast guy. He came to Pittsburgh, didn't know anybody on the East Coast. We bumped into each other in a gym in New York, and I happened to be the first guy he bumped into, and I started explaining to him who the Gauchos were, Riverside Church, and we hit it off, and he got Ben to offer me a job, and I took it for a week, went on vacation, and then the coach at Albany at the time called me up and said, "I want you to be my top guy." I called Ben, and Ben said to me, "Hey, you're 1 seat away from being a head coach. If you help him win big, maybe you get that job." Little did I know we'd start 0-8 at Albany. They'd fire my boss. They'd give me the job on an interim basis. We won enough games, and they were dumb enough to keep me. And I've been there for 13 years. So, I have some ties to Pitt, if you want to say. I almost worked here. My wife even knew where we were going to live, but it's a funny business. It's a crazy business. Jamie's one of the best, and he's got a good club this year. You've done a great job, Sam.
I had a few words.
No more questions? All right.
Hey, Happy New Year, guys.
Thanks.